Hi, my name is Arthur Smarkovich. Thank you for joining me today. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, many of us are lost, scared, uncertain about the future, or what to do with ourselves with the extra time being marooned at home. We hear messages of fear, death, the economic disaster. The most important factor is to be proactive, control as much as you can, and stay positive. I'm an MBA, CPA, business and performance consultant. Having KPMG consulting and C-level experience, I consulted and advised multi-million and billion-dollar organizations, such as the City of Toronto, Ottawa, RCMP, and the federal government. In the last few years, I have been working with many startups as well as coached CEOs and others on mindset for performance. Now, the reason why I coach is because I've realized that most of us will go through a turbulent time in our life. Following my successes, karate world championships, bodybuilding competitions, I went through a time where I did not know where my career is going. I left my marriage in a tough divorce, lost my confidence, my drive, a lot of investments, and the reason to push forward. Have you ever been there? Are you lost now? Now, through personal development and coaching, I've changed my mindset, altered my reality, and developed methodology to help myself and then others. This methodology applies to any time requiring focus and action, and this is why it is absolutely perfect for this situation. Today, I'll share parts of my methodology that are most pertinent and begin with my habit one, which is be in control and take responsibility. Please take some notes if you think this can help. Why did I start with be in control and take responsibility? You are thinking, I'm in control. I take responsibility. Really? Always? How many times did we assign blame when failing? As kids, it was our parents' fault. The teachers, the educational system. As adults, it's our boss, it's the laws, it's the wife, it's the husband, it's the economy. The list is endless. Human beings have a propensity to avoid responsibility. However, without control and responsibility, we become victims of circumstance. Whether the economy is up or down, some will lose money and others will become millionaires. It all depends on how they adapt to the situation. Currently, we are witnessing the biggest exodus of corporate CEOs. In fact, 219 CEOs stepped down during the month of January. In large companies like McDonald's, Steve Easterbrook, Wells Fargo, Tim Sloan, Disney's Bob Iger, which means gaps and huge opportunities for seasoned executives. Are you getting ready for that? Many stock prices are at their lowest, too cheap to ignore. In the oil, biopharma, airlines, are you looking to invest? Now, in our current COVID-19 reality, are you taking control, planning, being proactive? Are you victimizing and watching Netflix? What are you doing? I have friends who only sit at home and watch TV and are getting anxious. Some already gained between 10 to 25 pounds. But others, including myself, my networks, my clients, are getting their businesses ready for the next round, buying stocks, getting in the best shapes of their lives. Which group do you want to be moving into? Now, first step, very important. In taking control, you have to readjust your reality. We form schedules for our kids. However, we also crave routines. This is why people join the army, take up martial arts, and learn how to be organized. We have been taken out of our routine, so take it back. Pick a time every day and plan the following day. Create a new routine and be specific about it. Pick a time, 6, 7, 8. Make it a new habit and stick to it. Enter the plan into your schedule. Don't make it a laundry list of to-dos. Make it time-bound and well-organized. Also, include a fitness activity. That's my habit number 9. And why is it important? Stay healthy and fit. Would you agree that there's a correlation between health and fitness? And that there's a correlation between energy and fitness? But did you know that doctors and psychologists are revealing that fitness can really help us with our self-esteem, and our state of mind. Now, doing this first step will allow you to gain control again, remove some of the anxiety, and the fitness, the walk, the jog, the workout at home will give you more energy and a better state of mind. Now, to ensure the success of your daily routine, adopt habit 7, have integrity with others and yourself. I define integrity as honesty, morality, but also accountability. So be accountable. Don't lie. Small lies become big lies. If you told somebody that you will call at 5, call at 5. Not 5:30, not 5:10, not even 5:02. 5. For today's purpose, I want to explore self-integrity, because how easy is it to promise something to yourself and then break it? I'll start this program. I'll get in shape. I'll get organized. I'll start that routine tomorrow. But if I don't, it's okay, because nobody cares and nobody knows. Well, are you sure? Well, not exactly. You know, you care. Your words to yourself will become empty. And do we want that? Absolutely not. Self-integrity is the start of self-leadership and plays a key role in proactivity and productivity. Combine the self-integrity with my favorite habit 6. Be tenacious. Different people use different words. Perseverance, determination. However, most agree that it is one of the key factors in success. You need tenacity to push yourself through this time. In the words of Jeff Bezos, you can succeed as an entrepreneur without genius or creativity or even luck, but you will never make it without grit. Steve Jobs was convinced that success is tied to pure perseverance. The reasons why people don't succeed is because they give up too quickly. They anticipate the journey to success to be simple. They don't overcome difficult events. Events like the COVID-19. Therefore, be tenacious and have integrity and accomplish things on your schedule. This will give you a renewed sense of accomplishment. Use a checklist. And if you fail, don't beat yourself up. Start again tomorrow. Tenacity. Next, are you feeling anxious and uncertain about the future? Most of us do. Then start planning. At the beginning, I was concerned for a brief moment, but then I started planning and helping others. We need a path, a light at the end of this tunnel, a vision. Therefore, create one. A grand life vision. That's my habit 3. Most people don't have a grand plan. They talk about starting a family, getting a house, but it is not structured, time-bound, well-defined. Their future is hazy. Similar to a boat in a sea without a lighthouse, a beacon of where they're going. However, that unclear plan is what actually drives them. Gets them out of bed every morning. And therefore, as soon as something happens in their life, a major issue, a divorce, a loss of a job, an illness, a coronavirus, they're completely overwhelmed. They get depressed, stressed, anxious, and the life is halted. If you examine the lives of people like Bill Gates, Kevin O'Leary, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Elon Musk, Oprah, you'll uncover that they all had grand visions, they worked towards them, and they were tenacious about them. Therefore, start planning your future to counter the anxiety and the fear of the unknown. Plan your career, profession, new business, financial goals, relationships, networks, your ideal self, lifestyle, experiences, impact, the legacy that you want to leave behind. Then get granular. Set goals, milestones, 6 months, 12, 24, 48. Plan the next 4, 5, even 10 years. Then create an action plan. That's my habit 5. Take the right action now. The most important part of this habit is to be in action. Don't wait till Monday, not the first of the month, not January, not tomorrow. We all love tomorrow, don't we? No, now. Once in motion, we can start identifying the correct steps. Every day when planning, figure out what is the one thing that will get you closer to your goal. Do it first, don't procrastinate. Don't assign importance to the supplementary tasks. Do that thing or things that scare you but are necessary. Call the investor. Get the new client. Go to the negotiating table. Close the deal. Now, habit 2, I'm going to be brief. be selective in relationships and who you listen to. In our situation, be selective with the information you receive, specifically about the pandemic. Get the facts, but don't fall into the rabbit hole of the drama. Listen to those who want the best for you. Don't take advice from the average. Watching the scare propaganda and screaming at the TV because you will become one of them. Right now, only get advice from people who have results in the track records to demonstrate they can actually help you. This is where coaching is so powerful. As a coach and a consultant, I coach and I get coached on my mindset, goals, viability of my terminology, financial targets. This seminar was revised 7 times, everyone. Those who are coached by me are ready for opportunities, are taking advantage of low stock prices and low interest rates. Some of you are listening and saying, great ideas. I heard this before, but the difficulty is in implementation. Am I correct? So what's required? Well, a change of a mindset, a shift in reality. Now, do you agree that your reality is based on your beliefs? If you believe that the world people are good or bad, then in your reality, the world, the people are going to be good or bad. Next, do you agree that your beliefs and mental models are formed through perception? What's the definition of perception? The ability to see, hear, or become aware of something through senses. Here's something that you might not know. New studies show that as adults, only 5% of our cognitive activities, that's decisions, emotions, actions, behaviors, are done at a conscious level, whereas the remaining 95% is generated in a non-conscious manner. So where's the 95% coming from? It comes from our programming, which is our beliefs and our mental models. Now, here is the paradox. Your beliefs form reality. Perception creates your beliefs. However, perception is then affected by your beliefs. What does that mean to you? It means that your reality is a construct and it needs to be questioned because we need to remove the preconception from our current perception. Okay, you're probably ready to throw in the towel. Not only is this confusing, but why is this important? Because this is why people don't trust, are afraid to invest or take chance on a new relationship. It is why it's so difficult to adopt new ways of doing things and to change your life. Frequently, humans would rather repeat the same pattern, the same mental program, good or even bad, instead of doing something different. Why, you ask? It's because we operate 95% on a subconscious level, and it is difficult to get out of that constructed reality. It is uncomfortable. Again, why? Because it's unknown. And we hate the unknown, don't we? So we live in a loop. So how do we change it? Through knowledge, information, learning, questioning, and examination of our limitations. To change, we need to be present and live in the now. Be mindful of what's really happening. Through meditation, coaching, do anything that will disallow your past to control your future. Meditation, most of you right away think monks, Tibet, hours of sitting around, boring, not for me. Do I look like a monk to you? Believe me, I'm far from it. Meditation, the definition, to think deeply or focus one's mind on a period of time. I do it so I can be in control of my mind and not let my program run me. And so that I can make changes in my life and not live in a loop. Just try it. For 7 to 10 minutes, clear your mind every day of any thoughts. Just think about an ocean or sky, emptiness. Remove the noise just for a few minutes to get control of your mind. Then 7 to 10 minutes, clear your mind again and visualize that grand future. Can you see it? Get excited about it. Do this every day. It's going to make a profound difference in your life with an investment of only 15 to 20 minutes. Then explore what might limit you. Once you know your limits and what scares you, you can actually do something about it. Again, how? Again, through personal development, coaching and learning. And then create good habits. Habits that will support the way of the new being. Why do you think I started with a few habits? I already started to give you a few tools to reprogram. To wrap this up, your brain is a computer, a biological computer. You perceive, you create beliefs, mental models, which means you control your reality. You determine if your child, wife, husband, job, or your life is good or bad. One person will look at bacon as a delicious food, another as a caloric calamity, yet another as a religious taboo or an example of an animal holocaust. Do you agree that we can say this about almost everything? COVID-19, is it going to be something that stops you or propels you forward? If you reinforce the old habits, beliefs, mental models, you will be recreating the same reality over and over. Now you have a choice. You can start wiping the slate clean. You now know that through coaching and learning, you can reprogram that non-conscious cognitive activities which control 95% of your reality. You have few new habits which will allow for the new way of being. Think big. I have provided you with just a fraction of this information. If this intrigues you, contact me via email, Instagram, or LinkedIn to receive a gift session to get you back on track. Do it today, now. Take action now. Use your new habit. And remember, don't let what's happening right now slow you down. Use this time to really focus and get yourself on a path for a better tomorrow. Have the edge in your new life and be limitless. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Shahab, for including me in this great lineup of speakers. Have a great, healthy, and safe day. Everybody, cheers.